Okay, so if you could just tell me what your name is and what you're doing here today.
Okay, my name is Blundell from Leeds Federated Housing Association. I'm attending the Housing Stories seminar today, which is really all about how we can use social media and other methods to get positive stories about the work we do in social housing out there into the wider world. We're trying to use the fantastic examples we get from our customers and their communities all the time to try and counteract some of the negative perceptions and negative stereotyping of social housing customers and social housing communities that exist out there.
So it sounds like great work. What new information have you found out today in terms of technology or software that's available that you weren't aware of before?
We've covered some quite interesting ground, including particularly the use of video to tell stories using social media, which I have to say is something I haven't really explored very much historically, and something that I would certainly want to use in the future, both in terms of telling stories about individuals, but also potentially as a way of spreading messages that come out of events like this one today to a wider audience.
Okay, so I noticed you've got a rather large tablet computer, and you're testing that on behalf of Leeds Federated, is that?
Yeah, we're using a range of different mobile devices at Leeds Federated at the moment for different purposes. So, for example, our frontline neighbourhood teams have been issued with Android tablets as well as smartphones because we've decided that's the platform on which we want to build our mobile working solution, which is something that we're in the process of releasing at the moment. We've also got quite a number of members of staff with iPads as well, but we're also testing a Windows tablet, which is a Samsung device, which has certain advantages for certain types of staff. So, for example, for managers who might attend meetings at a lot of other locations or might attend other events but still need to be able to access all of the legacy systems of the organisation, such as our intranet, for example, and be able to use Outlook directly rather than through the mail apps, for example, on an iPad. We've got these Samsung devices which basically either through Wi-Fi or through a mobile data connection will just drill straight into our servers here from any location in the world and allow you to access our systems as though you were actually in the office.
So the general approach is horses for courses, a variety of different methods for a variety of different uses and staff. Is that?
Absolutely, yeah.
And you're getting feedback on that as you go along and trying to look for innovation where it can happen, I suppose.
Yeah, and we've been engaging with staff throughout that as well, because we didn't want to get into a situation where, for example, frontline staff saw other members of the team getting iPads and thought, well, why can't I have an iPad? We've actually been engaging with them as to the reasons why we're giving them particular technology, and it's absolutely not driven by price, but it's driven by purpose and functionality. So it's too complicated and difficult for an organisation of our size effectively to develop an Apple application and host it on the Apple Store, but we can develop something that runs on Android in a much more straightforward manner without all the risks that are imposed by an operating system environment that's as restrictive as Apple. So
that's all very interesting stuff. Thank you for your time.